If only there was a tag button that could just tag every motherfucking. Oh, hey guys, how's it going?
Hey,
Hey, just want to let you guys know, ACW sucks.
it does. It does suck, especially now that we know
Chris
Chris
Mack, we
Mack is
go to
not going to
his
show
show,
up.
but he can't come to our
He
shows.
can't even show up. Won't even show up. Well, he won't answer none of my phone
Okay,
calls.
okay, he'll get his ass kicked tonight
I
since you
mean,
backed
that's
out of
true.
it, Malcolm.
Listen, I did the wise thing under advice from my
You
lovely dear here, Miss
you are
Lavender
the
D.
greatest insomniac champion alive, and you are going to just back out.
You guys will be all right.
I know I will be, but I have to deal with my adopted brother.
Listen, I am here via satellite right now. I'm literally not even at the venue because I'm so
Oh,
so
did you
sick.
get the asylum pandemic?
I'm so sick right now. I can't be at the show. But um
Oh, okay.
anyway, CEO, I think it's about that time. First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PCW Phenomenal Championship Wrestling presents Boot Camp Episode 12 Emerald Crisis 2 pay-per-view. We are live here in Dublin, Ireland, and everyone here is excited to see tonight's show. We have 7 phenomenal matches on this card. I can't wait to jump right into it. But CEO, before we get right into this amazing pay-per-view, you have a job to do here with this young lady sitting right beneath me.
Oh, fuck. Alec Valencia, as the CEO of MPCW, I would like to say that I'm not sorry that I fired you because in the moment it was fun to do and I would do it again if I had to in a heartbeat. But under contract obligations, the fact that you signed your life away to the asylum, you're stuck with me in hell. So you're coming with me tomorrow night to Lucifer's Playground, and you are going to meet Lucifer himself and suck his Satan cock if you want the job back.
I will not do that because isn't that Niki's job?
I mean,
No,
I was
that's
going to
the
say don't
cock
forget to
throat
cup the
crew.
balls.
It's the cock throat crew,
Oh,
okay?
okay.
Yep. No,
Okay,
I thought it was
in all
just her job because that's what she is.
Valencia, you are hired. I almost said fired again.
He almost fired you again. Well, you're already fired.
He already fired. What's he gonna do? Double fire me now?
You were almost double fired. Hey, to all of these
Maybe I'll
amazing
leave you in
people,
hell, Alec Valencia. And then instead of Antarctica, you can take the vacation straight to hell. Just like
Well,
you
maybe
did
I will
last
do that
season.
because once I take over, we burned the Tiki Gods Island. We didn't burn Antarctica. I don't know if you can actually do that or not.
It's already burning itself.
We can find out.
that's a good point. Hey, real quick before we jump into match number 1, which happens to be a Radical Championship match, I believe, between two very phenomenal stars. One being the current champion, the Southern Heart, as she takes on our newest member to our roster, the Sinister One.
Southern Heart. She reminds me sort of like Irish Pitbull.
Uh-oh.
A little
They're
kind
both
of
old?
a little delusional kind of thing. It's like Southern Heart, I think, has been taking a lot of different medications in the asylum, and she's improving as far as when it comes to her, demonic side in a way. But it seems like that might be conflicting as the fact that she was Radical Champion, because in her mind, she doesn't even think that she is. So in reality, whose reality is she living?
That's a good point. And real quick, too, to all these amazing people that are showing support and love to PCW, all of your names are showing up as Facebook user. It's literally super easy. If you go onto the page, you'll look at where we're broadcasting. There is a link that you have to click, and literally it'll show us who you are, your name, all that stuff. So we don't have to refer to you as Facebook user.
No, we can refer
simple.
to you as your Facebook name.
We
could refer to them as just Facebook users, everyone.
That is very,
May
very
I
true.
say something real quick?
Sure.
I absolutely love Lavender D's hair. I had to get that out of the way.
I put my key in that bag.
That's all right.
Malcolm.
Must be one of those patients messing with her, with Alec
Oh, it
Valencia's.
is.
It might actually
Oh,
be El
yeah.
Boner. Huh.
Huh.
Just slam the
It's
boner
highly
in the door.
possible.
Boner. That's very true.
Just slam
But
the door on the boner.
yep.
I have.
Twice.
I have by accident. Accidentally on purpose.
Well, guys, as both contestants are in the ring, the bell sounds. The Sinister One looks dead into Southern Heart's eyes and says, "Slap me." So he's inviting some contact here already, and Southern Heart proceeds to continue to slap the Sinister One repeatedly over and over and over and over again. And as she slaps him, he laughs and almost tauntingly says to her, "That's all you've got," like he's taking this.
Yeah, the thing is, Southern Heart smiles and she low blows the Sinister One.
I mean,
This
it's
low
Radical
blow.
Championship. Anything's legal.
As the Sinister One is lying on the mat, Southern Heart gets over top of him and gives vicious elbows to the temple. As he seems to be knocked out, she goes for the pin. 1, 2, but no, it's a kick out. So after those repeated vicious, we got 2 Lavender D's, man.
Whoa. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. There she is. She's back.
Hi, sorry about that. Weather's a little wonky at the venue and my stream's a little weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not there. I'm here via satellite. Because I'm so sick.
So sick.
So sick.
Really sick.
Terrible.
No, Malcolm King, mom would have known if you were actually sick or not.
It's true. But she is not here to tell us whether I am or not.
Unhinged and Silent had a little bit of a disagreement and split mom in half.
Oh.
Well, they both wanted to love her more, so.
Chris Mack didn't get shit because that's not his mama.
He didn't get absolutely anything.
We are twins. We look alike. Did you know someone asked us if we look different? I said, "Have you looked in the mirror?" We look the same.
Exactly the same. Identically the same. It's not
right,
that hard
Lavender
to
D?
For sure. Identical.
Thank you, Lavender. Well, Southern Heart is in disbelief, guys. Sinister One just kicked out of what we thought Southern Heart retaining her championship.
It would have been over there.
Right there, but she picks up Sinister One and whips him to the turnbuckle and climbs the turnbuckle and is instructing the crowd to count how many punches she lands to Sinister One, and she makes it to 5. But on the 6th punch, Sinister One picks up Southern Heart and hits a powerful running power slam. As Southern Heart is dazed on the mat, Sinister One picks Southern Heart up and says, "The title is mine," and laughs and nails her with a vicious tombstone pile driver. And he goes for the pin, guys.
Ladies
1,
and gentlemen,
2, 3.
Your winner and the new Radical Champion, the Sinister One.
Damn.
I like it. I love it. I want
Lavender?
some more of it.
Yes.
That's one of your girls there. Just dropped the belt.
She's just having an off day. She'll get it back. I'm not too worried.
She's had an off 4 weeks.
It's been 4 weeks.
I don't think she's realized she was champion the whole 4 weeks.
She did mention it once, I believe.
Yeah.
I think it's whatever the asylum's giving her.
videos, I can't really remember.
It's probably Alec Valencia signing all the paperwork for Southern Heart to be all right.
True. That is true. That was you, Alec.
Newly.
Hey, but the thing is about Southern Heart, I will always say she's positive and she continues to pushing out the work and doing her best. So
that's absolutely
I give her that.
True. That is absolutely true. And one hell of a match between these two. Like I said, for a moment, I thought Southern Heart was going to retain that championship.
With that freaking knockout.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And those elbows strikes
shots
definitely...
fired to Malcolm King. Ooh, yes, I've mentioned it once. You must not have paid attention.
I
Ooh.
literally
I
just
mean,
I
Ooh.
literally just said I watch so many videos I can't remember everything.
Where is everyone else?
but also once in 4 weeks is a little concerning, and I will be monitoring any of my future females who are champs and making sure it is brought up more. As it's, if you're holding a belt, hold it proud.
True story. True story. Guys, match number 2 is a fatal 4-way match. Let me remind everyone, this is the Emerald Crisis 2 pay-per-view, guys.
Yeah,
We should be pumped up. We should be ready for this. This is amazing. This is our second of this particular event that me and Lavender and CEO have all had the great honor of being able to be a part of. Emerald Crisis 1 was off the charts. Everyone was talking about it for weeks on end. Here we are at Emerald Crisis 2, match number 2, fatal 4-way match for the number 1 contenders for the Boundless
You know,
Championship.
the thing is, Malcolm, before we go on to this, I just want to say 2. The magic number 2. We are going to hell for Lucifer's Playground 2. We've been doing this shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
We have been growing. We have been achieving. We have been phenomenal. And I love it.
And this will be my second time of meeting Lucifer.
Yes. Yes, I think Lucifer remembers you.
Actually, I hope not, because me and you did some things last year that he probably wasn't too proud of.
I don't remember half the shit.
Probably a good thing.
Probably.
Probably a good thing. The 4 competitors, though, in this match, ladies and gentlemen, Diablo versus Irish Pitbull versus the insatiable Jack Evans versus ABP, the American Badass Pitbull.
Oh, wait, Irish Chihuahua's in it? Oh, sorry, I can't say that, can I?
You can say whatever you want. You just got your job back.
True. But you have the Irish Chihuahua. That is what I've always called him, is Irish Chihuahua, because his bark, or his bark is worse than his bite.
It's probably why you are not very liked here in PCW, Alec, but it's okay. I still like you. I think Lavender still likes you. I'm not sure. It's hard to gauge with her sometimes. But Lavender, what were you going to say about these competitors in this match before we jump right into it?
I wanted to know what your thoughts are on these 4 competitors who you would like to see as the number 1 contender.
If I could pick who should win this match and be number 1 contender, it's a good question. Hell, fuck it. I'm just going to go out there and say it. I would say that I would love to see Diablo in the position as number 1 contender moving forward to potentially get a shot at our current Boundless champion right now, Kenzo X. But that's just my personal opinion. I wish all 4 competitors great luck.
I agree. I would love to see Diablo win this week.
Well, let's jump right into it. Lavender, what's going on right now?
All 4 competitors are in the ring and the ref calls for the bell. American Badass Pitbull grabs the Irish Pitbull and starts nailing him with some knees to the chest. And then picks Irish Pitbull up and nails him with a vertical suplex. Okay, we see you. Diablo goes after Jack Evans as both Diablo and Evans exchange blows, and Diablo Irish whips Evans into the corner, and Diablo goes for the other corner and runs towards Evans and nails him with a big boot to the face.
Oh.
These 4 competitors are not kidding around to start this match off. That's
not
for sure.
at all. And Diablo starts to climb the cage, but American Badass Pitbull ABP climbs the cage and grabs Diablo's head and starts banging it on the cage until Diablo falls to the mat. ABP grabs Diablo and tosses Diablo's legs over his neck and stands straight up and starts wrenching Diablo's leg. And ABP carries Diablo over to the cage and starts swinging him against the cage. Just brutality at its finest right now. ABP, I don't know, guys. He's showing that he wants to be #1 contender.
He for sure is. An Irish Pitbull gets up and walks over to Evans and points at ABP and says, "Let's take him out, and then we can fight each other." Evan nods as Evans and Irish Pitbull start attacking ABP from behind, knocking the American Badass Pitbull onto one knee. Diablo gets up and kicks the American Badass Pitbull in the face. All right, that's unfortunate for him. Irish Pitbull picks up the American Badass and goes to nail him with a suplex, but the American Badass reverses it and nails Evans and Irish Pitbull with a double suplex.
Whew. Well, Diablo quickly starts to climb the cage. He gets to the top, guys, and looks down and sees all 3 men down. Diablo turns around and nails a 450 splash, but only hitting the insatiable Jack Evans and Irish Pitbull. ABP, they both rolled out of the way just in the nick of time, but ABP gets up and grabs Irish Pitbull, Diablo, and Evans and stacks them on top of each other and picks them up, showing power here. Holy shit, this guy just lifted 3 people up and nails all 3 of them with the F5.
Damn.
ABP, man. That's some muscle, right? Listen, CEO,
Damn.
I know you have a match tomorrow against Dominator.
Oh, that's easy.
If you were looking for some muscle, though, for that match, Exhibit A right here. He lifted 3 individuals up on his shoulders, hit them all with the F5. That is absolutely insane power right there. ABP climbs the cage, and just as he gets to the top, he sees Evans getting up. So he climbs back down, and Irish whips Evans into the cage multiple times. Interesting strategy. He probably could have won it if he just kept going, but
I used to be an Evans fan.
Yeah. You're probably right. ABP
and now I just love that he's getting his ass whooped.
I enjoy it too. It brings pleasure to my soul, wherever it's at. ABP grabs
locked in
Evans
Pandora's box
and places him in the corner. ABP grabs Diablo and whips him into Evans. ABP picks up Irish Pitbull and goes to nail him with an F5, but Irish Pitbull reverses it and kicks ABP square in the nether regions here and begins to climb the cage. Smart strategy by the old vet here, Irish Pitbull. He gets halfway up the cage when ABP gets up the cage, and he catches Irish Pitbull as the badass Pitbull and Irish Pitbull exchange lefts and rights as they continue to climb the cage. They reach the top when Irish Pitbull kicks ABP in the knee, making him stumble down a little. As Irish Pitbull gets over the cage, ABP grabs Irish Pitbull and pulls him back up the cage and onto his shoulders. And this does not look like it's going to end well, guys. He lifts Irish Pitbull up and nails him with another F5, sending him crashing onto Evans and Diablo, who were just trying to make their way up the cage. And the American badass Pitbull climbs down the outside of the cage and touches the floor with both feet. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and #1 contender for the PCW Boundless Championship, the American badass Pitbull.
Holy shit.
Wow.
I mean, violent.
Definitely to put the work in for it today.
Absolutely.
Oh my god. I don't know if you meant that like on purpose or on accident, but that's funny.
We're gonna take it as is.
Right. We're gonna take that. But hey, He did win the match. He is #1 contender. Interested to see what he does with this opportunity moving forward. Mason Stevens is in the house, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Our very own Cutthroat Crew leader, Mason Stevens, live in living color here in the house, showing some support to us. Shout out to Mason Stevens. Match number 3, guys, is a singles match inside of the Hell in a Cell structure, and it's between the MPCW Women's Champion, the Flower Princess, as she takes on the Battalion Trio Champion, a part of the group known as Renegade, KC Riddle. CEO, who do you think, in your expert opinion, has the best chance in this match?
Oh, well, I know both. Well, the fans. Because I don't want to say anti-Renegade, because I don't want to deal with that Renegade shit.
I mean, you already have to deal with it later on tonight, so
yeah, I know.
You don't want to add to the.
I could go with Flower Princess, but I kind of like her dark side better. So it's like, the fans win. And we all know KC Riddle is rightfully should have been the Cutthroat Crew leader.
That's true. Lavender, apparently I'm second favorite behind you. So there's a shout out to you. I have zero idea who this is, and I don't even know what this means. Alec, if you could shed some light on this comment here, I have zero idea what the hell.
Yeah, I'm gonna go I'm gonna go find out.
Moving on, Mason Stevens has an opinion about the Renegades as well, CEO. He says, fuck Renegade, CTC is where it's at. So,
all right, hold on. I have to sell this. Mermaid pussy smells like fish, but in their case, it's okay.
And CEO, this might make you a little happy.
Ooh, Legion's in the house.
Legion is in the house. Shout out to
the
Legion.
Thing is, I'm going to shout out to Legion because Legion and Crisis is main eventing tomorrow night at Lucifer's Playground because Titan couldn't do his job.
Oh,
that would be Mr. Onions, by the way.
Of course it was. Why would I even question that?
Well, Mr. Onions, I would like your opinion. Did I sell that okay?
if Onions, honestly, if you are still here, please let us know. Let us know if the CEO sold your comment well. And Mason's still going at it. Mason Stevens said Casey was the weakest link, and he's gonna be the downfall of Renegade. Just saying.
Well, the thing is, the thing is, though, he says shots fired, but in reality, like, does he know the history of Austin KRUGER? Just saying.
I mean, they're cousins. I would hope he knew the history.
KRUGER, I think, is the downfall of Renegade.
Whoa!
You can't trust him.
Don't let Jackson hear you say that one tonight. I mean, Jesus Christ, you got to go against both of them. I'm sure they're
Jackson Law.
Watching.
Oh man, I know that crazy son of a bitch. Too. I ain't afraid of that punk ass bitch, Jackson Law. I'm gonna hit him in the stomach. He's gonna be puking mom's spaghetti.
Wow.
You know what? The thing is, all my naked potatoes are going to run this PCW. Okay.
All of your naked potatoes.
Yes, they're all my naked potatoes. They're not my patients. They are now.
That was Mr. Potato Head.
Don't make me go get Mr. Potato Head.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, shout out to the naked potato Dominator if he's watching or not.
Yep. Hit him and his brand of naked potatoes at your service. Oh, hey, Malcolm King. Before we continue, you know what time it is?
It's PCW shop time. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, live on the PCW shop, you can get yourself a naked potato t-shirt. It's the Mr. Potato Head face on a plain old white t-shirt, and the potato only has one tooth, just like Dominator. But if you go on the PCW shop and order these t-shirts, you will get them for 80% off. The t-shirts are only $1. 80% of $1. That's all you gotta pay. And you can get as many of those t-shirts for whatever you want.
And Asylum will throw in
20 cents.
condoms brought to you by Crossdresser Michelle. Thank you. And let's continue on with the broadcast.
The two competitors get into the ring, guys, in fast fashion, wasting no time at all. Renegades are standing ringside, but Lavender D.
Absolutely not.
Run-a-cops.
Absolutely not.
They're
They
run-a-cops.
are going to the back. They are not allowed to be at ringside. I have had enough with the Renegade shit.
I heard they like
They
it
get
in
to go to the
back.
locker room. Security can go get them. They are not staying at ringside.
You know, just throw El Boner at them. They'll be fine.
Oh, God. Well, Lavender just had security come out and
Aw.
escort Renegade
One of them has a big
to the
cock.
locker room.
A rooster, guys. I said rooster.
And so Renegade has been removed from ringside.
Good.
Aw, booze.
Flower Princess, Casey Riddle, they are waiting for the cell to drop down. The cell drops down and is locked into place. The two competitors go for the test of strength. And
Come
suddenly,
on,
guys,
Crisis.
Team Flower Princess is climbing out from underneath the ring. It's Irish Pitbull, King Baker, and Dominator are all standing each at a corner of the ring. I have no idea
Dominator?
what this will mean.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Dominator
That's
is
it. That's it.
No, CEO,
I'm
get in the cage.
I'm gonna give him a mic drop. That's it. I'm gonna give him a
Oh,
mic
God.
drop. It's called
Oh,
a
God.
Crossroads. Watch this.
Oh God.
I
And
was
see,
not aware that they were under there. I would have banned Team Flower Princess too. Actually, maybe not, because Flower Princess and I were pretty close, and she gets away with a lot on this show. But
wow, CEO, really? Brother, I tried to tell you, you can't get into the cage. It's locked.
I tried. They wouldn't let me in. I said,
They
I'm
would
the
not
C-
let-
I said I'm the CEO, and they said, "Show me your badge." So I showed them my penis, and it wasn't good enough. So
And here you are with your ego crushed, and you're sitting back at the table with us. Well, with them, I'm still here via satellite because I'm not feeling well today. But
it's okay. I took your seat tonight. It's comfy.
it is
I
it's
farted a
warm.
few
It has
times.
heat. It has seat warmers and all kinds of stuff.
Well,
in
I
it.
farted a few times.
It's all right, man. I do it throughout the night.
Oh gosh.
It's fine. You're totally fine.
Perfect.
because CEO's here, I know he can handle the show a little bit better than you, so we didn't need a puke bucket.
Wow. Well, Casey Riddle wins
No.
the test of strength and hits Flower Princess with his ill mind, the reverse stunner. Irish Pitbull climbs in the ring and punches Casey Riddle over and over and over and over again before rolling from the ring, which gives time for Flower Princess to recover. Flower Princess gets up, guys, and gives a kneeled over Casey Riddle a super kick to the jaw and then hits a DDT to Casey Riddle. She goes to her team and looks like she's game planning something with them with her back to Casey Riddle, which is not wise on her part. But Casey Riddle grabs Princess by the hair and hits her with a fisherman's suplex. And he makes her stand up, and he hits her with a snap swinging neck breaker. So Casey Riddle looking pretty dominant despite the odds against him right now. Lavender, what else is going on here?
Princess is laying motionless on the mat here, and Dominator and King Baker, they take that opportunity and they climb in the ring and they hit Casey Riddle with a atomic drop, a big boot combo. And that was a beautiful tag team maneuver, I would say. I think these two are really starting to figure out how to be a team, and I'd say they're doing pretty well.
Agreed.
Princess is now recovered and boots Casey Riddle as he lays motionless after his little attack. And she hits him with a standing moonsault And then she sits in the corner and catches her breath while Casey Riddle sits there motionless.
Uh-oh.
Princess looks up to be met with a vicious knee to the face by Casey Riddle. He picks her up and hits a vivacious groove. The no jackhammer needed. And
You know, you're gonna have to ask the writer of this match when we get done with the broadcast, Lavender, to make things easier for you to understand.
Ironic.
You see,
awkward.
I read over, and that move was just copied and pasted. So I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my goodness. Well, the vicious groove, the no jackhammer needed, and that was picture perfect courtesy of Casey Riddle. He runs the rope to knock Princess over as she goes to stand up, but Irish Pitbull grabs his legs, causing him to land flat on his face. Princess hits him with a cartwheel splash, and Casey Riddle looks like he's in bad shape here, guys, as Flower Princess climbs the ropes and hits the prettiest elbow drop, and she goes for the pin. 1, 2.
Oh, Alex
Casey
Valencia. The blood
kicks
supply's there.
out. Oh, blood supply.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go handle it. I will be back.
Okay, thank you.
Well,
Did you
Flower
just say-
Dollface
Princess.
keeps drinking it all.
Did you
Yeah.
just say blood supply?
Nope,
Yeah,
nope.
blood
We
supply.
said
We have
Mud supply
we have A
for the worm.
supply. We have A negative, A positive, double O, double Z's. We also have
Double
cum
D's, too.
supply too,
wow.
which we buy that from the fish market. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm King and I know when we walk about the fish market. Woo! Good morning, ladies.
Well, guys, Casey Riddle kicked out of the prettiest elbow drop, something we don't see very often, and Flower
Not at all.
Princess looks pissed, but Princess is motioning him to his feet, and once he gets up, she drills him with the royal knockout, that stunner, and she goes for the pin, guys. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Flower Princess. And guys, controversial match right there with Team Flower Princess hiding underneath the ring and making the odds ever in the favor of Flower Princess.
Can I just say something? Good on Team Flower Princess. Team Renegade has been causing a lot of shit lately. They're shit disturbers. And so, like, it was pretty brilliant thinking to hide under the mat where I went to see them. Because I would have taken them out of the match had I known they were there. But good on them for thinking a little bit ahead. But if you think about it, that means for 2 matches, they were just laying under the mat. That sounds unfortunate. I would not love the idea of laying
Listen, it probably happened when we went to commercial break. Me and CEO had a PCW shop and Happy Man Asylum, page commercial. But while we're on the subject of people making their own rules, I have officially decided that because of the actions from this match in particular, the main event for 2 weeks from now at the Go Home show, it will feature the Renegades, Jackson Law, Austin KRUGER, Casey Riddle versus Team Flower Princess, King Baker, and Dominator. So I don't know how happy they're gonna feel about that once they find that news out. So
I don't know how happy I am about that.
it's all right. You'll definitely get over it. But match number 4, MPCW Loyalty Championship matches between Andy Owens as he takes on Brockus. Lavender,
I know Andy. I love Andy. You know Andy very well.
I know Andy very well.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Very
indeed.
well. Mm-hmm.
Yep, very, very,
Well,
very well.
mine feels like prodigy.
Wow, English, Lavender. We're
English.
not in Iceland.
Sometimes my English is a little rough. It happens.
Brockus makes his way to the ring, but is attacked by Andy from behind, sending Brockus into the cage. Andy grabs Brockus and tosses him into the barricade and turns. Oh my goodness, language is hard. And then into the steel cage. Andy opens the cage door and tosses Brockus in the side of the cage, and the ref shuts the door and calls for the bell. Andy starts to climb the cage.
The thing is, though, Brackus gets up and grabs Andy's leg and pulls Andy back down. Brackus kicks Andy in the gut and nails him with the Siberian Destroyer, same as a Canadian Destroyer. Brackus tells the ref to open the fucking door. As Brackus starts to climb between the ropes, Andy grabs his replacement sexy plunger and shoves it in Brackus's ass. He is shoving that stick so far up that ass. It is an incredible sight.
It's not incredible.
Andy grabs Brackus and tosses him into the cage again, and then nails him with a super kick. Andy waits for Brackus to get to his knees, then nails Brackus with an Owen stomp and tells the ref to open the door as Andy climbs between the ropes and out the cage onto the steps. Owens laughs, jumps off the steps onto the floor. Your winner, and simply still your MPCW loyalty champion, the loyalist of them all, Andy fucking Owens.
First off, that was painful to watch. Secondly, that was about as quick as an Andy Owens promo. And third, what happened to the original sexy plunger?
Well, Austin KRUGER, your Renegade guy, and also guy who is in his own reality and freaking asylum, he doesn't like Andy Owens very well. And if you didn't notice, have you noticed anything? Did you watch anything?
I was kind of curious why there was a baby stroller out here.
Okay, well, the only way I can explain to you this, my brother, is hold on one second.
This should be good.
This should be really good, really
very
good.
good.
Production's being very fucking slow right now.
Yeah, because Alec isn't even at her post anymore. I don't even know where she went.
Exactly. Okay.
How much blood did you order?
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those people that want to know what's been going on with this sexy plunger type deal, well, here we have it, folks. We are going to find out.
It's your one and only Austin KRUGER alongside Austin Jr. Now, Austin Jr., I kind of lost that toilet plunger you told me to steal from Andy. Yeah, I know when I was back in my cell, I know you spoke to me. You were like, we need Andy's plunger. And I'm like, you're right, kid. We need Andy's plunger. So, Andy, if I don't get that fucking plunger, I'm whooping your fucking ass at Lucifer's Playground, and Austin Jr. is just going to kiss your diaper ass.
How many times have you even talked to him? He doesn't actually speak.
He doesn't talk. Literally, he doesn't.
When I stole him for those 2 weeks that I had him, all he did.
Isn't he cute?
He's cute.
He's very cute. Here, I'll take.
What?
Hey, Austin! You stole the fair treatment. What the?
Ladies and gentlemen, there's the reasoning on all behind this.
Well, that explains why Andy has a replacement sexy plunger and why there was a baby stroller out here.
Absolutely, man. But ladies,
Austin Jr. was quiet.
But ladies and gentlemen, we have a Boundless Championship match inside a Hell in a Cell with the Boundless champion Kenzo X taking on Mason Stevens, the Cutthroat Crew leader, and the Lone Wolf Bradley Tragedy.
Can I just interrupt you for 1 second? It's actually Boundless
true. It is. It's true.
That's what's for now. I just wanted you to know.
Okay, so the Boundless.
Boundless. You have to say it like that.
Okay, Vicky Guerrero, thank you.
Rude.
Not rude. Okay, the whole Boundless. It's like the Grinch that stole Christmas. Lavender D, okay?
I love the Grinch.
Well, you're the one that stole the fun out of Christmas. Go back to your cocaine habits where Austin KRUGER planted those, okay?
Yeah, exactly. I don't have cocaine habits. Austin planted those.
Well, Austin also trades babies for plungers, so now it's starting to become a little more believable.
Do you believe me? It took a stealing.
Starting to believe it a little more now, but Boundless Championship match CEO, kick it off.
I will, my brother. Emerald Crisis 2 is almost to the end. I mean, really, if you think about it, we have a few matches left after this. We have a Boundless Championship match as the champion himself, Kenzo, makes his way down the ramp as the boos echo the arena. They don't like this guy. They don't like this guy. Kenzo looks at the...
Who likes Kenzo?
I don't know. Kenzo looks at the Hell in a Cell and takes a deep breath as if he's fucked.
Yeah, because he is.
Like, he's fucked. The lights dim down as Mason Stevens rushes out to the stage as he is motivated, holding that Rising Star briefcase. Mason enters the Hell in a Cell as Bradley Tragedy steps on the stage as the crowd stops.
Uh-oh.
It's completely silent as Bradley has a baseball bat embedded with nails.
Ugh.
Oh, shit.
Bradley doesn't wait as he rushes down the ramp, steps inside the Hell in a Cell, and charges at Kenzo and nails him in the side of the face.
Oh, fuck.
Bradley looks right at Mason. Mason doesn't back up as he gets nose to nose with Bradley. Bradley goes to swing the bat, but Mason with a kick to the midsection, forcing Bradley to drop his bat.
Whew.
Oh, man.
That was close.
Absolutely.
Smart thinking by Mason.
Absolutely. Mason with an elbow to the face and a quick stunner to Bradley, catching him off guard. Mason runs the ropes and nails a crossbody. Mason with the pin, but Bradley quickly kicks out, not even at a 1 count.
Uh-oh.
Like, Bradley's like, oh, fuck no. Not happening.
Right, yeah. That's a little... You are not Andy Owens. That's what Bradley was thinking.
Bradley wags his finger in disappointment as Bradley locks up with Mason, and Kenzo begins to help Mason as they both double suplex Bradley. Bradley rolls out of the ring as he punches the Hell in a Cell structure.
That did nothing but piss Bradley off, guys. Yep. Mason and Kenzo are in the ring with lefts and rights. Mason backs Kenzo against the ropes. Mason would then perform a thumb to the eye as Kenzo is holding his eye as Mason pushes Kenzo over the ropes onto the shoulders of Bradley Tragedy, who then slams Kenzo into the structure. Bradley showing strength now, guys, as he turns around and Mason with a leap over the ropes, but Bradley sidesteps and pushes a flying Mason into the steel structure.
Wow. Bradley seeing both men down. Bradley looks under the ring and pulls out a steel chair. He smacks the chair against the structure and then nails Kenzo in the head. Bradley is just insane being locked up right now. Bradley aims the chair at Mason's head. He goes to swing, but Mason grabs the chair as both are playing tug of war. When they realize Kenzo is standing, then they clothesline Kenzo with the steel chair.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Well, so much for his vocal cords.
Bradley wins the tug of war with the chair, but is met with a money shot by Mason Stevens. Mason goes for the cover on Bradley. 1, 2, 3. No! Kenzo broke up the pin. We almost had our new Boundless champion.
Almost. It was close.
Kenzo picks Mason up and hits the Skull Rider, that double hand DDT. Kenzo goes for the pin on Mason. 1, 2, 3. No, Mason kicks out.
Wow.
Wow.
Holy shit.
This is a hard-hitting match, and I am very impressed.
Absolutely.
I'm impressed too.
What's happening, my brother?
Very impressed. Kenzo rolls out of the ring as he grabs Bradley's bat. Kenzo, with a grin, he rolls back in the ring and nails Mason in the back with that bat embedded with those nails. And Mason trying to catch his breath from the impact. Bradley turns Kenzo around and hits a tragic ending, the modified rock bottom, and Bradley is getting pissed as he drags Kenzo out of the ring and begins bashing Kenzo's head on the cell multiple times. Bradley begins pulling out tables, chairs, and even a lighter fluid. And Bradley puts a table against the cell and pours lighter fluid on it, brother. I can't watch. What the hell is going on?
Bradley Tragedy looks over his shoulder as Mason with a suicide dive, because it seems like Bradley not only put the lighter fluid on the table, but he lit that bitch on fire. And it's leaning against the cell. So Mason with a suicide dive, but Bradley moves out of the way, and Mason goes through the flaming table. Wow. Bradley begins stacking 2 tables as he lays several chairs on top of the double stacked tables. He grabs Kenzo and tosses him in the ring. This is not good.
Not at all.
You see Mason Stevens covered in burns when Bradley lifts Kenzo on the top turnbuckle. Bradley connects a tragic ending through the double stacked tables and chairs. Bradley also feeling the impact as well, as all superstars are down.
Jesus.
Wow.
It looks like a damn car wreck just happened inside the cell.
Several minutes go by as Bradley gets to his feet and tosses Kenzo in the ring. Bradley doesn't wait as he hits that devastating forearm to Kenzo, knocking him the fuck out. Bradley goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and new Boundless. That doesn't sound good with Bradley. The new Boundless champion, Bradley Tragedy.
Gosh, listen, Kenzo is another individual on a long list of individuals who have suffered from tragedy striking.
So Bradley Tragedy is laying on the canvas as the referee hands Bradley the Boundless Championship. Bradley is holding that tight. Bradley stands up, gets on the turnbuckle, and raises the Boundless Championship. You could just sense he's kind of happy about this.
Yeah, he's pumped.
He is pumped. In the meantime, Mason is talking with the referee.
Hey guys, did you see what Mason just handed the ref?
Oh no. He's still covered up in burns. Let me remind you guys, Bradley doesn't realize that Mason is cashing in the Rising Star briefcase. Bradley jumps down from the turnbuckle as the bell rings. Bradley looks confused as he turns around and a money shot to Bradley. Mason goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Your winner and new Boundless champion, Mason Stevens.
Mason freaking Stevens, cash in of the century. Holy hell. What a cash in.
How is Bradley going to handle that?
Listen, that's for Mason to worry about.
I would not want to be Malcolm.
That's not my problem.
Oh man, did you see Bradley's confused look when he put his feet down on the canvas and that?
Yeah, he's like, "Why is the bell ringing? I just won." He's like, I literally just heard the bell ring after I won. Why is it ringing? But hey, shout out to Mason Stevens.
That was awesome, covered in burns. Let me remind you guys again.
Yes. What a cash in by Mason, new Boundless champion Mason Stevens, guys. That was epic, especially here at Emerald Crisis 2. What a hell of a freaking match between all 3 of these competitors. Off the charts. More than 5-star match right there for all of these competitors, guys.
Supply, Alec.
Damn it, Alec. You and all your delivery.
You may want to get some patience to help you with that one. Just not El Boner. He may guzzle it down.
Well, it's already done. It's delivered to the following people: Dollface, Legion, Sabrina, and a few others.
Give it to. Send it to Unhinged.
Don't do that.
Yes, him too.
Don't
All
do. Well,
put a little bow on it that says "Love from Trey."
What do you want to have written on your tombstone, Alec?
I'm not going near Unhinged. He terrifies me.
Okay.
He's lovely. I've heard that if you get on his good side, he's great.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, but
I've tried, but he terrifies me.
There's the good, the bad, the evil, and the bell.
And God knows, I saw that little freak running around earlier. I mean, I'm not here, so I think I saw a video of him running around earlier.
It must have been from your silent.
The CEO's son a freak?
Yeah, he calls him that all the time.
He's a freakazoid, and I love that little kid. He's such a freak. Did you know he masturbated 67 times in 5 minutes?
Yikes.
Looking at, like, Alexa Bliss.
See, my reports said that they were pictures of a certain individual on this panel, but I'm not going to say any names.
Thank you.
Not you, brother. He wouldn't do that to his own dad, but Lavender, on the other hand.
Oh no, take those photos. Wait, how did he get them?
Probably
internet, duh.
Yeah.
Why does he have internet?
Once you put a photo up, it's in the cloud, Lavender. He was dead. He can get anything from the cloud.
Why does he have internet access? I do not like that at all. I do not agree.
He's a certified therapist.
I thought you were going to say he's a certified thug.
He's that too. Well, he's definitely
You're
certified freak.
You want my ass, Dominator? Or why you make a potato?
The co-main event, guys, the Apex Tag Team Championships, Gunner and Niki versus Dominator and King Baker.
Dominator?
Yeah, Dominator's in the No, brother. No. Wait until tomorrow.
I'll show you my ass. I'll give you that mic drop, that little crossroads. Yeah.
After witnessing a controversial ending to the Boundless Championship match, the crowd is primed for the Apex Tag Team Championship match. The cage begins lowering. Wow. The cage begins lowering around the ring as Enter the Sandman blasts on the PA system, and Dominator and King Baker make their way out to the entrance stage. They walk through the cage door and get into the ring, awaiting their opponents. Bill Invincible plays on the PA system as the Apex Tag Team Champions. Gunner and Niki Hartman step out to the entrance stage, determined as ever. They make their way down the ramp.
Hi, Dominator.
The cage door, and the referee locks the cage as Gunner. Oh God.
Hi. How are you guys?
Wow. The fact that you have naked Barbies with you right now is absolutely incredible. And guys, Niki and Gunner are face to face with Dominator and King Baker. The referee calls for the bell as Niki and King Baker start the match off. Niki and Baker lock up in the center of the ring. Baker pushes Niki back and delivers a heinous slap to the face, screaming, "I am your king." But Niki retaliates with a series of European uppercuts, driving Baker to the ropes. Niki whips him across the ring, and on the rebound, Baker nails her with a leaping clothesline. Baker grabs Niki in a headlock and makes the tag to Dominator. Baker hits Niki with a Russian leg sweep as Dominator catapults her head first. What happened?
Malcolm. Ladies and gentlemen. Malcolm.
Why is El Boner? Jesus Christ.
I brought him to the asylum today. He needed his boner needed to breathe.
Isn't it always breathing?
Is it always breathing?
It's a little more crooked than normal tonight. Wow. I got some more excitement in this Emerald Crisis #2.
Golly. Wow. Well, you know, CEO, you never cease to amaze me. I have no idea. Lavender, you were fortunate enough to miss El Diablo or El Boner. I'm sorry.
El Diablo. Well, El Diablo got a big bonus.
That's the Spanish for fighting chicken. Lavender, El Boner.
His is bigger.
Lavender.
Nice to meet you.
Where's mine?
Golly, guys, we got this epic tag team match happening here. Dominator just catapulted Niki Hartman head first into the steel cage wall there. Dominator grabs Niki and bounces her head off the cage repeatedly with all of his strength. Dominator whips Niki into the cage and catches her on the rebound with a double A Arn Anderson-esque spine buster right in the center of the ring. Lavender, what else is happening right now besides El Boner's owner?
Give me a second. I lost where I'm supposed to. There we go. Dominator goes.
Boner does that to a lot of people.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. Neither can he.
Dominator goes to the cover, but Gunner gets in the ring and breaks it up at 2. King Baker springboards off the top rope, only for Gunner to catch him with a fire-away pop-up powerbomb. Dominator is on his feet and shoves Gunner face first into the corner turnbuckle. Dominator lands multiple stomps to the chest of Gunner, yelling insults with every single stomp. Gunner catches the foot of Dominator and makes it to his feet. While holding Dominator's leg, Niki connects with a vicious chop to the back of the leg. Oh no, that sounds awful. Gunner gets back in the corner as Niki makes a tag. Gunner races across the ring and spears Baker through the ropes, sending him spine first into that cave.
Ouch. Gunner turns around and blocks a punch from Dominator. He Irish whips Dominator to the ropes, but follows him. Dominator turns and is met with a huge clothesline, nearly turning him inside out. Gunner yells at Dominator to get to his feet as he is setting him up for the fire away, but King Baker gets into the ring and delivers a kick to the midsection. King Baker looks to go for a king switch, that kill switch maneuver, but Niki gets in the ring. She goes for a heartbreak, the women's right, but Baker ducks, causing Niki to hit Gunner. A miscue here by the tag team champs. Baker grabs Niki and nails her with the king switch. Dominator grabs Gunner and drills him with a Dominator brainbuster. Dominator and Baker bump fists as they start to climb up the cage. Niki starts to stir as she grabs the foot of Baker. Baker tries to kick her off, but Niki yanks the leg, causing Baker to get hung up neck first on the top rope. Dominator leaps off the cage looking for a crossbody, but Gunner catches him and hits a stun Gunner. Niki and Gunner start to climb the cage. They get to the top and Gunner climbs down the other side and makes it down to the floor, but both competitors have to touch the floor in order for them to win. And the crowd starts cheering as Niki stands up on the top of the cage and looks down at a motionless Baker. Gunner screams at Niki to get out of the cage, but Niki ignores him and leaps off the cage, going for a heart attack, the 450 splash. But Dominator pulls Baker out of the way, causing Niki to crash to the mat. Holy shit, guys.
Wow.
Ooh, that's going to leave a mark.
For sure.
That's very impressive.
I agree, El Boner Diablo, sir. It is very very impressive. Lavender, what else is happening here with this match? I mean, Niki looks like she's in a bad way.
For sure, and you can see that there's frustration on the face of Gunner, and he climbs back up the cage. Dominator and Baker pull Niki to her feet and toss her against the cage, knocking Gunner to the floor of the opposite side.
Oh man,
it is not going well for those two right now. They're definitely not working as a great cohesive unit right now.
Not at all.
Gunner looks like he tweaks his knee on the landing. Niki is dazed, but she turns around only to be met with double super kicks, courtesy of Dominator and King Baker. Dominator hooks leg as the ref counts. 1, 2, 3. Winners and new tag team Apex champions, Dominator and King Baker.
Woo! Well, ain't that exciting? That made me just jump out my drawers. Woo!
Love it.
Oh my god, I love this guy, CEO. He's awesome. He's a great guy.
I aim to please.
Well, guys, congratulations to our new Apex Tag Team Champions, Dominator and King Baker. CEO, I hate to bring this up to you, brother.
I gotta go.
Where are you going?
Where you going?
Is it the main event yet?
I mean, it is. But before you leave, I have to ask you. Dominator just got a lot of momentum heading into Lucifer's Playground 2 tomorrow. Are you concerned at all about this momentum, or is it still business as usual for your match?
Malcolm King, you have trained me.
I have.
You have trained me to be the greatest. Yeah. The greatest stoner alive.
The greatest boner alive.
No, stoner.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said boner.
Stop mesmerizing over his boner. It pokes you in the eye
It's
sometimes.
literally, I'm glad I'm not there, and I'm here via
stop
satellite.
it! Stop poking me! Ow! Ow!
Listen, you might want to get checked after that, CEO. But
No,
you do have a match that you have to get ready for. So
but
we will
before
see
I get ready, I just want to say this. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to show what I can prove, because at Lucifer's Playground, when I'm in hell, Dominator, you're going to hell with me.
That's right. That's my brother.
Ugh.
Brother, testify.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Alec.
There we go.
Woo!
All right.
Too sweet,
Wish
brother.
me luck, everyone.
Goodbye.
All right. Well, since my camera's gone, I just want to say I'm
Good
scared of my
luck.
fucking life, man. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't.
I wish you the best of
His
luck.
mic is still on,
Oh
guys.
shit!
Hey, production, turn his mic off. Golly, make my brother look like a chump. Now, main event, 3-on-2 handicap match: Renegade Jackson Law, Austin KRUGER versus CEO Donald Smith, Chris Mack, and my replacement, J.R. Bell. Guys, CEO Donald Smith and Chris Mack are in the ring as Without Me by Eminem Blast on the PA system, and J.R. Bell runs out to the entrance stage as the crowd erupts in cheers. JR races down to the ring but trips on the ramp and goes head first into the ring apron, knocking himself out cold. He just knocked himself out.
Sorry, I was kidding. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh, but that's funny.
Well, medical personnel come out to ringside and help JR to the back. But as they are escorting him to the back, he smiles at the CEO. I just saw it, guys, and winks. So is he hurt or is he okay?
I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll find out, I hope.
I don't know.
I hope we find out too. Renegade by Eminem blasts on the PA system as Jackson Law and Austin KRUGER come out to the entrance stage, laughing their asses off at what just happened with JR Bell. Lavender, you know, they've been on social media tweeting about the fact that JR Bell masturbated 67 times in 5 minutes while looking at your picture. So I would not be so enthusiastic about what's happening right now.
Hate Renegades.
Law and KRUGER get into the ring as the referee calls for the bell. The CEO immediately rolls out of the ring and takes off running up the ramp screaming, "Now! Now! Do it now, son!" And Chris Mack stands in the ring with his fist up, but a confused look on his face as Law and KRUGER look like a pack of hyenas as they surround Chris Mack. Chris Mack pulls his phone out of his pocket and pushes a button, and the lights go out in the arena. The ACW Terror theme song plays on the PA system as the Phenometron flicks on and shows the ACW roster attacking PCW Phenomenstars in the backstage area. When the lights come back on, Chris Mack is outside of the ring and the cell is locked into place around the ring. Mack pulls the key to the cell door out of his pocket and smiles. And Lavender, oh shit, Lavender. This is not...
You're not even here, and I'm so scared.
This isn't good for whatever's happening there. The Asylum siren sounds as the lights begin to flicker in the arena. Law and KRUGER turn and are both taken out with a double clothesline, courtesy of none other than the Saint of Suffering, Crisis. Crisis grabs KRUGER and nails him with the Abyss, the Black Hole Slam. He ducks under a super kick from Jackson Law and nails him with the Abyss as well, that Black Hole Slam. And suddenly, that little cretin JR Bell comes back out with a microphone in hand and says, "Oh, Malcolm, I brought you a present. Told you I wouldn't let you down." As patients from the asylum make their way out and they begin destroying and attacking everyone and everything in sight in PCW apparel. Guys, I am getting video footage here. Maybe, Alec, you can explain this to me. Earlier in the evening, we have a video of JR Bell with 2 sets of keys unlocking cell doors inside of the asylum and escorting patients from the asylum to our venue here tonight. And I guess
the simple answer, that little turd stole my keys.
And you didn't report it? You didn't think to let us know, knowing
I did.
Rivalry is coming up?
I mean, I told the CEO, and he said not to worry about it, so.
Of course.
Of course.
Well, I mean, Dollface, Onions, Zelzabar, and Zephy, all members of Team Happy Man Asylum, make their way to the ring and they rip the cage door off. They get into the ring and they surround Law and KRUGER, but the lights go off as a howl fills the arena. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here. I think that's T-Wolf. T-Wolf is in the building. And when they come back on, the aroma of popcorn and cotton candy fills the arena.
No. We don't. I know what this means. Absolutely not. Someone do something.
Sideshow Bailey has Jackson Law over his shoulder and is standing on top of the Hell in a Cell structure. He begins laughing as the lights flash and he and Law disappear, leaving Team Happy Man Asylum and Crisis in the ring. Guys, I think we just had our first official invasion courtesy of ACW and Happy Man Asylum. Lavender, I'm so glad that you are unscathed and safe. And if I were there,
not here, and there was an invasion.
If I were there, I would have protected you. But at least you got El Boner's boner to at least keep the patients away from you.
To protect his bird.
It's for protective purposes, Lavender.
I see.
So you're good, but Jackson Law saved, so to speak, by Sideshow Bailey. Crisis, though, Chris Mack told me he had a crisis for the crisis, and it didn't make sense to me until now. Crisis standing up, a part of Team ACW, mind you, shows up, takes out essentially the two captains of the other teams, Jackson Law, Austin KRUGER, ACW firing their shot, Happy Man Asylum cleaning up the scraps. They literally obliterated our camera crew, our security guards, the pyrotechnics, the production crew. Like, they beat the hell out of everyone, literally, that had a PCW emblem on their person.
I'm gonna
and the CEO, I haven't seen the CEO since he ran off. I mean, he took off as soon as the bell rang. Where is my brother at?
He left. He was not having it. He kept himself safe and played it smart.
Well, guys, Emerald Crisis 2 almost outshining Emerald Crisis 1 with all the controversy and surprises. Shout out to our new champions. Shout out to El Boner showing up on the panel. Shout out to you, El Boner. I do want to say this. ACW, Happy Men Asylum, Payback is a kid. Best served cold.
I know that laugh.
Crisis!
Yeah.
I'll see you at ACW.
Well,
It just went from 6 to midnight.
Now, how do you feel that you are sick now?
I'm starting to feel a little better, actually. I think I might be able to go to Lucifer's Playground tomorrow. But as my brother would say if he were here and not.
It is time to cut it out. We will see you
tomorrow night.
Yeah, in hell.
And
be there, be squared, big baby.
And make sure if you have a big cock, grip it hard. And if you don't, grip it tight. Thank you, and have a good night.
I am the PCW CEO, Malcolm King. Alongside me, the General Manager, Lavender D. Alec Valencia here.
And the biggest
live,
cock of them all.
And the biggest cock of them all, El Boner. We will see you guys tomorrow night at Lucifer's Playground 2.
Grab your sweatshirts.
See you all, and grab your sweatshirts. Bring some water. We'll see you guys in hell.